Hey everybody, we are
Alex and
Sierra.
we are hanging out with our bestie Rob on Front Row Live.
What's up, guys? Rob here, Front Row Live Entertainment. I'm reunited with my favorite couple in the whole wide world. I met them last year, and I'm so excited for their future and everything they've been going on.
That was last year.
I know. What's wrong with us?
I don't know. Where have you been?
Where have you been?
We've been here.
He's been
Right
getting
here.
haircut.
That's right. So have I, apparently.
I've been waiting for that dinner that we talked about.
We owe you. We'll hook it up.
Now it has to be two dinners.
That's
There we go.
Yeah, we'll do 2 dinners.
Yeah, we'll go to some awesome vegan place somewhere out here.
All about that. All about that.
I like that. So let's talk studio. You guys have been in the studio. What's that experience been like for you guys? And you guys started writing together for the first time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how was that?
It was actually really, really good because, because people expect, the first time we write, are we going to fight about songs? But we're actually really musically compatible. We'll fight over what movie we're going to see.
I was going to say, it's a good thing we're at least musically compatible because...
Listen. No, but I was super nervous going into it because I had never written before. And it's a lot to, get in the room with someone and just spill your heart open and create some piece of work that, is a personal experience.
Yeah.
But the first week we came out here, we wrote with a bunch of the songwriters and producers from the show. So we had known them for 9 weeks or longer. Yeah. They had seen us happy and sad. So there was no awkward get to know you phase. So we just went right into songwriting. And
in 5 days, we wrote 20 songs, and I think
8 of them are on the album.
Yeah. Insane for someone that's never really collectively written before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really, really fun. It was super productive.
Mm-hmm. And also really, really natural.
Healthy.
Yeah, and healthy. We would start a song, and if it didn't work, we would go get dinner, go to happy hour, and come back to it. It wasn't, I thought it would be more rigid, okay, 5 to 6, we're going to write the chorus. I didn't know how it worked, and it was just so natural. It really was just a bunch of us hanging out and jamming and making music, and if it worked, it worked, and if it didn't, then we would switch and start writing something else.
Yeah. Now, did you guys end up finding out who's better at writing what, whether it was chorus or musical parts?
I think we both dabble in both. She's really good at lyrics, and I'm fairly decent at the music side of it. So it's cool because I'll be playing something, she'll be like, no, make that a little sadder, or go to a different chord there, and it's cool because I can kind of play around with it and take what she says and turn it into music, and then she'll be writing and I'll be like, oh, let's change this word, or I'll help with my verse or something. I'll write a line or two here and there, and we go back and forth, and we both definitely help each other out on all of it. But I think we kind of both focus on she focuses on lyrics, I focus on music. Okay. So it's fun, it's cool that way.
Yeah.
What's one thing that being in the studio has taught you guys as musicians? What did you find out about yourselves?
I know a lot less than I thought that I knew. I know nothing about music, actually.
For me, it would be that I know more about music than I thought I did. It's kind of really funny that
roles kind of switched for you guys.
Yeah. Well, I was I'm not going to be able to write anything. There's just no way, because these people are so much more experienced than me. But there is no science to music. There's no right or wrong way. It's just whatever way works for you.
Yeah.
No.
Now, I remember when I first spoke to you guys on the show, you guys had mentioned that you guys don't like doing sad songs. Everything has to be happy and stuff. So how did you guys come about with the writing process for this material for this album?
Well, the album is more happy and upbeat than it is sad. I think there's four sad songs, 4 slow sad songs on the album, and everything else is grooving or really upbeat. It's either grooving or super upbeat, and then there's some slow.
Okay.
So everything that you could have.
Yeah, but I mean, the grooving though. That's the grooving.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that, grooving.
It's,
Well, we wanted the album to be something people could listen to all the way through and not get tired of one sort of sound. And especially, we have really, really wide musical tastes.
Yeah.
We like bluegrass and jazz and Jason Mraz and all these different things that we wanted our album to show all the different things that we like. So we wanted at least everyone to enjoy or appreciate one song.
Yeah, you don't have to like the whole album. Just, if you like one song or a chorus, I'm good. That's good with me.
Now, Scarecrow was the first single that you guys released for it. Why did you guys choose to put that one as the strong lead for the album? And what else can we expect coming into that?
Scarecrow, we see it as the best representation of the rest of the album. So it's got it sort of encompasses the all the songs the best, and we wrote until we'd find a song that we're like, oh, this could be a great single, and then we'd keep writing, and if another song came up, we'd be like, oh, this could be, let's, instead of that one, let's do this new one. And when we wrote Scarecrow, just nothing else came along that expressed the rest of the album better, so we were like, oh, let's just stick with that. We love it. So
yeah, and it's not that we would write and say this song isn't as good. It was that we wanted the first look at the album to be one that would really describe us, because we have the sad songs and everything, but we wanted that first look after X Factor, which really did see us just really do sad songs, to describe more of who we are, and so we could be really proud going around places and singing our first song and have it be one that's about us. And I don't know.
And it's definitely been that way. We've been super excited playing it. It's a fun song to do. So
yeah, no, I definitely enjoyed it. And coming in, the rest of the material, I remember like earlier in January, you guys had mentioned you guys had like writing collabs with like John Legend or Harry Styles, but you guys weren't sure if you wanted to keep that in there because you wanted to focus on your writing. Is that the case for the final of the album, or did you guys end up changing your mind and adding more people to it?
Well, for the Harry and John song, it wasn't that we didn't want it because we want to write on every single song. Yeah. That one was more. It's like one of my favorite songs in the entire world, but it's written from one person's point of view. So when we put our voices on it, and it just didn't. It lost magic when honestly it did.
It's a beautiful song. Yeah, it's a beautiful song coming from one person, and especially from Harry, because he just killed it. And then when we put our vocals on it, it just wasn't as powerful. And more than anything, we wanted to make sure that we did the song justice, because it deserves. Yeah, it really does. It deserves something big to happen to it. And I just don't think that we were the right people for it. No big deal though.
Yeah. But we still got to write with John Legend, and we wrote with Jason Mraz, and the songs we wrote with both of them are two of our favorite songs.
Yeah. And neither are actually on the album, but they'll be something soon. Like once, we've got the album, and then we've got a few extra songs that'll be out in the ethos, and those will be two of them. So.
I'm sure if in 5 days you wrote 20 songs, and how long did you write? Like a month or two?
The end of March.
The heavy writing was the first 2 months.
Yeah. Okay. January to March we wrote. And then we finished the album, like we finished recording and everything in April. So like January, February, March was writing and recording, and then after March we were pretty much done writing.
Okay. Now album title or track number of tracks on the album. What can you guys talk about that?
Tracks, I think we already have. Yeah, sure. It's 12. I've already said it.
We got the okay, so we're good.
12 and a half.
12 and a half.
It is kind of 12 and a half.
12 and a half is a good number to say, actually.
It is,
yeah, it
really.
technically
It's 12 and an interlude, so 12 and a half.
Okay.
We
don't have the title yet.
Well, we have it.
The title, but
we can't say it.
Yeah, we're getting there.
But it's a good one, we hope.
Now, is the title a song in the album, or just a lyric in the album, or?
Yeah, it's a song.
Okay. What song was that?
I'm just kidding. It's actually the half song.
The half song.
Oh, the interlude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it's called Interlude.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Nailed it.
Got it.
Alex and Sierra, Interlude.
I like that. That's a really good album title.
Actually, that would be a cool album title. I'm actually all about that.
An album of all 1-minute songs. Seriously. We're gonna do it.
20 of them.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it.
Of like just jam
we'll give you props.
Headline in like less than 20 minutes.
Yeah, it'd be amazing. Perfect. And we'll give you props for all of it.
I appreciate that. So, any dates on releasing the album? Are we expecting it like summertime?
Not album yet. It'll be a few months probably for the album, but the single will be out June 23rd, so a week from today.
Okay. Right. And then what about the music video? What was that experience?
Probably it'll be out there. It was good actually.
It made us fall in love with the song even more. There was one point we were in a field. It actually had rattlesnakes. So our rattlesnake field.
I didn't know that until actually like a week ago that there were rattlesnakes in that field. No one told me.
Everyone said walk on the trail.
I never heard it because I didn't walk on the trail, but no one said anything to me. Man. I never knew until like a week ago.
well,
I'm not afraid of snakes though, so I don't really. It's all
glad
good.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Was it here in LA or?
It was Malibu. Yeah. And then anyways, the point of that was there was one point we were in this rattlesnake field. It was like the sun was setting, the thing was going around. We're screaming our single, and we both started tearing up.
What? That's a new experience with this guy right here.
Dude, I cry at the drop of a hat.
I think I've only seen you cry once, and that's when you guys won.
I cried in our audition a little bit too.
Yeah.
When we did Toxic.
Yeah, they just didn't show it as much as me crying. Every time. He would. His eyes would start. When Simon came out of the curtain, he started crying. Oh, they don't want to show it, but they show every time I cry.
And the hiccups. Don't forget the hiccups.
True.
That was the best part. So tour plans, what can we expect with you guys hitting the road?
We don't have anything set in stone right now. You know, right now we're sort of focusing on making sure that the album is ready and out there with the best possible backing that it could have. So we're really focusing on that right now. As soon as an opportunity comes along, we're going to take it. We really want to tour. That's, you know, playing live, that's our bread and butter. So we're going to make sure that as soon as we can get out on the road and play to as many people as possible, we're going to do it.
Okay. And I know tonight you guys are doing the full band for the first time. So what was that rehearsal like? And, you know, how do you guys feel having a backing band?
Well, we've been playing with them for 4 days. This is our 4th day being a band, technically. And they're honestly they're amazing. They're really good musicians, like really, really good musicians. And they're cool guys, too, which is part of it, which is a big part of it. You know, you want to be able to... Because basically it turns into your family. Yeah. You're with them all the time, and you want to be able to get along with and really care about each other even more than that the music sounds good. Like, you really want to be in a family with your band. So I think that we've got that in the 4 days that we've been a band. We really like them.
We've known them for longer.
Yeah, we've known them for a few months, and they're good guys. But we'll see what happens tonight.
We'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll let you know in like 4 hours.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Sounds good. How do you guys feel playing so late?
It's better than early. It's better than at like.
But
8
we're still kind of like on East Coast time, so 11, 12, 1. It's like 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah. It'll be late. It's a late one tonight. We're drinking coffee and took a couple shots of Dayquil. So.
A couple shots of something else.
Yeah, a couple shots of something else. You don't even know that.
Okay, they don't have to know that.
It doesn't matter, dude.
They don't do any of that stuff. They're
I'm a
they're
raging
good.
alcoholic, actually.
We weren't trying to get that news out yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We have to sell things first.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
I'm totally just kidding.
Now, there's one thing I wanted to start, and I wanted to start it with you guys, and it's a little thing that it's just pretty much did you know? So you guys could say anything about yourselves, the music, or just anything random. So did you know to the fans?
You first.
I don't know anything. I got to think.
Did you know that one time I wrote a letter to Mumford & Sons telling them that they needed an Irish dancer on tour and that it needed to be me? They never replied, but one day I hope the message gets to them because I love them.
That's a good one. You might get a call just like he ended up working with Jason Mraz.
I'm trying to think. Can't think of anything. What's something about me?
Okay. Hold on.
You've already said the vegetarian thing. We've already talked about
everything. Third nipple, vegetarian, everything, dude.
I'm trying to think outside of the box.
I know that I never
because
owned
to me,
Converse.
nothing is like new, so I
Yeah.
can't pick out like new things.
Did you know that?
You look like this is something I don't want you to say.
I was gonna say, did you know that I?
Yeah, they move. Oh, that you can say all of the presidents.
Yeah, okay. So did you know that I can say all of the presidents in order and also like the first 22, how many years they were in office? That's cool though. Thank you very much. Cool. I feel like a lot of people can say the presidents in order. Is that not a thing?
No, I don't think so. I think you're
You
just.
guys do the presidents in order from first to last?
I think you're just a nerd, man.
I can definitely do it. I had to do it for 8th grade. I had to do it for my 8th grade final exam. And I had to know what years all of them were in office, too.
Yeah, but it's not as cool. You don't remember all the years. It's the president's part that's impressive.
But the years are 84888848414441344448441444444. And then there's something after that. I don't know. Then there's like 10 more. But I know those like 20 something.
Interesting. I'm gonna look that up when I'm editing the video. Make sure you're right. If not, I'll call you out on Twitter.
23 or 24 of them.
Okay. Cool. Well, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'm so glad that we finally reunited.
No, it's been way too long.
Let's not make it happen for another year. Let's do it sooner.
We'll do it a lot sooner.
And we'll get lunch or something.
For sure.
So thanks for watching, Alex and Sierra, guys. Be sure to check out Scarecrow. The lyric video's out now. The single comes out June 23rd. The video will follow after. And subscribe to Front Row Live ENT.